Hello, welcome to the channel Kids Cloud.
Hello friends, our today's topic is about five senses. Humans have five basic senses: sense of touch, sense of sight, sense of hearing, sense of smell, and sense of taste. Each sense is associated with a sense organ. For example, nose is associated with the sense of smell. These all five senses help us to understand and recognize the world around us. There are certain facts we should understand about our senses. We can use our all five senses simultaneously without realizing it. Each sense provides unique information and transmits it to the brain through the nervous system. Our brain joins all the information together and interprets it. Based on that, our body analyzes the situation, reacts and communicates towards the outside environment. Our senses help us to understand our surroundings in a better way. They help us to keep safe and healthy by sensing good or bad, right or wrong. Let us see briefly how these senses work. Receptors present in the sensory organs stimulate the signal, and it gets relayed to the different parts of the brain through the different pathways. The brain interprets the signals and creates information. Nose functions as a sensory organ for smell. The sense of smell is also called as olfaction. Olfactory receptors are located in the nose, create a signal for the smell. These signals are sent towards the brain, which distinguishes it as fragrant, pungent, smoky, sweet, flowery, putrid, or musty. Sense of smell is very important as it is closer and can affect our sense of taste. For example, before having any food, we either get tempted or repelled by its smell. Sense of hearing. Ear functions as a sensory organ for sense of hearing. Auditory receptors are located in the inner ear, which can sense the sound waves in the form of vibrations. These waves are transmitted towards the brain by creating a nerve signal. Brain can identify the variations in the sound such as loud, soft, high, low, near or far. Our brain even can differentiate the number of sounds at the same time. Extreme vibrations can affect our hearing capacity, sometimes result in permanent hearing loss. One should always take care of his ears while working in loud environments. Skin works as a sensory organ for sense of touch. Tactile receptors are located all over the body and can identify a sense of touch. This sense allows us to understand and differentiate the morphology, shapes, hardness or softness in objects. Our skin has multiple receptors for pain, temperature, and pressure. We can feel temperature variation, the intensity of pain, and changes in pressure with the sense of touch. Next sense is of taste. Tongue functions as a sensory organ for the sense of taste. It is a special sense which has the ability to detect harmful chemicals in food, minerals, and dangerous substances such as poisons. Gustatory receptors are located on our tongue. Taste plays a very important role in food selection, which is directly related to human health. The tongue is characterized by sensory organs called taste buds, which assist us to experience a sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and spicy taste in food. The fifth and most important sense of our body is the sense of sight. Eyes work as a sensory organ for the sense of sight. Visual receptors are there in the eyes, which get stimulated by the light, color, and movements. Without sight, the brain cannot easily analyze the surrounding, possible threats, food sources, directions, etc. It's very difficult to access the information, identify the people and their intentions for the communication without sight. This sense is very much important to coordinate with other senses, as the brain cannot imagine a clear picture without this sense. All these senses are very important in our life. So kids, please take care of your all senses very nicely.
Thanks for watching this video. For more videos, please subscribe this channel.